Space held such hope for humanity. A fresh start. A chance for old grievances to wither and die. Quantum gate networks let humanity push deeper and deeper into space. Countless planets were colonized. Governed by the Earth Empire, humanity entered a golden age of peace and prosperity. The pace quickened. A human brain was successfully joined with an artificial intelligence by Dr. Gustav Brackmann. The symbionts were born. Eventually, humanity's more base instincts took hold, and the thread began to unravel. The symbionts demanded independence. The Earth Empire's response was a secret loyalty program that pacified anyone with an AI implant. Dr. Brackmann fled with his closest symbionts and created the Cybran Nation. They would fight for their freedom. An alien race called the Seraphim was discovered by human colonists. The Seraphim introduced the settlers to something called the Way. But despite those peaceful overtures, the aliens were attacked by xenophobic soldiers. Soon, the Seraphim were no more. The Aeon Illuminate formed from the ashes. They would spread the Way and cleanse the galaxy of non-believers. The Earth Empire collapsed. The galaxy fell into darkness and chaos. From the ruins rose the United Earth Federation, an old idea made new. Unite the galaxy and restore order, no matter the cost. The technology of destruction surged ahead. The Armored Command Unit made killing efficient. An army could be created anywhere, at any time. The Infinite War has raged for 1,000 years. Billions of lives have been lost. But now the actors are assembled. The final act is about to begin. It is time for the Infinite War to end.
Mr. President.
Our latest intel is pretty disturbing. How accurate is it?
Very. All hell is broken loose.
This couldn't be happening at a worse time.
With all due respect, sir, we're spread too thin. We're forced to defend hundreds of worlds while the Aeon and Cybrans can pick and choose where they attack. I recommend evacuating the outer planets and positioning our forces along a defensive perimeter.
It wasn't an option a year ago, and it's not an option now. We will reclaim the systems lost to the Aeon and the Cybran, no matter the cost. What about Black Sun?
Barring any major setbacks, it will be operational within 5 weeks.
That weapon is the culmination of my presidency. I want you to personally oversee its final stages of development. Is that clear, General Clark?
Yes, sir. One final thing, Mr. President. A new group of commanders is coming online, and one of them is quite remarkable. He's scheduled to gate immediately.
Armored Command Unit final systems check complete. Prepare for pilot integration. Gate M7 is charged and ready, Lieutenant. Good hunting. Earthcom out.
Lieutenant, you are being assigned to Colonel Arnold for the duration of your probationary period. His word is law. Intel reports that 2 Cybran commanders gated to Capella over an hour ago. We presume they're attempting to inflame the symbiont population.
Why is our time being wasted with this op? The local forces there should be able to handle it.
Because of President Riley's insistence that we fight across multiple fronts, we had to pull troops away from Capella for other ops. As a result, the research facilities on Capella are only lightly defended. The Cybrans must not be allowed to compromise our work.
Are we there to secure Capella for good? Or are we gonna let it fall to the Cybrans in a month?
You have your orders, Colonel. You gate at 11:30 hours. Dismissed. While you were busy on Capella, the Aeon pushed out of the quarantine zone and attacked our positions on Luthien. Our forces there are holding their own, but they will fall unless they're reinforced. The strategic importance of Luthien cannot be overstated. The planet is rich in natural resources and home to a small research and development facility that is doing work vital to the UEF. It must not fall to the Aeon. Colonel Arnold will oversee the op. Lieutenant, you will support the Colonel. Questions?
How much longer am I gonna be holding this guy's hand?
You have your orders, Colonel. A word of warning, Lieutenant. The Aeon are brainwashing monsters who have only one purpose: to spread their so-called way. Do not listen to anything they say. Attack and kill them with extreme prejudice. You gate in 30. Excellent work, Lieutenant. Because of the skill you displayed on Luthien and Colonel Arnold's recommendation, you are hereby promoted to Captain. Congratulations. We have just received word that the Aeon are attacking Matar, an important rimworld. Undoubtedly, they're brainwashing the population or slaughtering them outright. You will drive the Aeon from Matar. Colonel Arnold will maintain overall command responsibility. Colonel, you will be dropped here, while the Captain will be dropped here.
Did they fix the blasted gates?
Our techs say that the gates are functioning properly. Time is short, so I expect Matar to be liberated in a matter of hours. Be ready to gate at 17:30. Dismissed.
War rages across the galaxy as the UEF stands firm against the tyranny of the Aeon Illuminate and the Cybran Nation. Let me assure you that we will never surrender, never cave to the crazed demands of our enemies. Colonel Zachary Arnold understood the threat we face. He understood that the only option is absolute.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Captain, but we have an emergency. Our techs have determined the Cybrans are behind the recent problems with our gates. Somehow they managed to hack into the quantum gate network and install a virus. It's spreading throughout the entire system, and the Cybrans could use it to shut down specific gates. If that happens, they will have us cornered and isolated. Intel has managed to decrypt a number of virus-related transmissions, and they are originating from Minerva. Although it's deep in Cybran-controlled space, we managed to scan the planet. It's home to the largest Cybran colony that we have ever seen. Our sweep pinpointed an area with multiple research facilities. We suspect that those facilities are responsible for the virus. You will gate in, collect information from the facilities, and then get off planet as quickly as possible. I will be blunt, Captain. This mission cannot fail. If we lose control of the gates, the war is lost. You gate in 1 hour. Good luck.
The end is drawing near, Captain. We stand on the verge of losing everything the UEF has fought for. Unity, order, and the preservation of our way of life. If we fail, the galaxy will fall into the hands of madmen and terrorists. We cannot allow that to happen. General?
The Aeon are bypassing our defensive lines, and the Cybran virus is wreaking havoc with our quantum gates. The data you retrieved on Minerva wasn't enough. Our techs won't be able to isolate and neutralize the virus in time. We've already lost the Eridani, Pollux, and Cetan systems. Over 24 full-scale battles are raging against the Aeon, and symbiont sleeper cells are rioting in almost every city. Every commander we can commit is trying to hold the line, and frankly, it's not enough. We're losing. Our only option is to deploy Project Black Sun before the Cybrans manage to infect the entire gate network. Black Sun uses the quantum gates to magnify and deliver a shockwave to any location in the galaxy. Black Sun can destroy any planet. The final Black Sun components are being readied on Pisces 4. You are to ensure that those components reach Earth. The Pisces gate has been isolated from the network, and the techs assure me that it'll work.
Without Black Sun, we have no chance of winning the Infinite War. Our only choice would be to deploy Option Zero. I pray that never happens. Our fate rests in your hands. Our long struggle is at last drawing to a close, Major. Your actions on this day will determine whether or not the UEF prevails against its enemies.
The Aeon army is closing in on all fronts, and Cybran sleeper cells here on Earth have become active, inciting riots across the entire planet. It's getting ugly, and it's gonna get worse. Black Sun facility is located here on the island of Niihau in the Hawaiian chain. Your job is simple. You will protect Black Sun during the final stages of its completion. Once it is operational, you will fire it. Captain Aiko is currently in charge of security at the facility. She will offer her unconditional assistance. You now have full access to the UEF arsenal.
Our fate rests in your hands, Major. Godspeed.
Behind you stand generations of soldiers that gave their lives during the course of this war. Do not let them down. You gate in 30.
They're destroying our core worlds. We've lost. Forgive me, Princess.
The Aeon Illuminated is begging for peace, and I've already spoken to Brackman. We'll need damage and readiness assessments ASAP.
Yes, sir.
We did it, General.
No, sir. He did.
I cannot see. My path was once clear, but now it is cloudy. It is as if something, some entity is blocking my sight. I often wonder why the Seraphim blessed us with these gifts. The way was meant to save humanity. Yet we are still at war. The UEF is near collapse. The Cybrans cannot stand against us. Victory is within our reach. Yet I sense great danger. What price must we pay in order to triumph?
Princess? Avatar of War Marxon is once again stirring up dissent. He demands personal allegiance from those that serve under him. He seeks to marginalize you, Princess. Cast you as nothing more than a spiritual leader who is no longer fit to lead the Aeon Illuminate.
We must defeat the UEF before Marxon is able to wrest away full control from us.
If Marxon is victorious, it will lead to nothing but death. You must lead the Illuminate to victory.
I will need a champion.
One will arrive. You must trust fate.
Hello, Knight. I am Avatar Marxon. You will report directly to me and only to me.
The Princess still holds command over the military, Marxon. You would be wise to remember that.
Do not presume to lecture me, Evaluator Toth. We stand on the brink of victory because of my actions. I am the Aeon military. This is Rigel, a lightly populated UEF world. Your task is to assist Crusader Ryza, who is engaging the UEF along several fronts. She will evaluate your performance.
Remember, Knight, our primary mission is to spread the way to humanity. That is our calling. The way will bring peace.
There is only one thing that will bring peace. The complete and utter destruction of the Cybran and UEF. Crusader Ryza awaits you, Knight. You gate immediately.
Harmony to you, Knight. Congratulations on completing your first assignment.
I have received Crusader Ryza's report on your performance on Rigel. She spoke highly of you. Well done. You will now receive your next mission. This is Zeta Canis. It was once a UEF colony, but is now in the hands of those cursed Cybrans. Zeta Canis offers little in resources, but its location makes it a prime staging area for strikes into UEF territory. You will go to Zeta Canis, destroy any Cybran commanders on the planet, and cleanse the civilian population. Leave none alive.
The Princess requires that all civilians be protected, so that they may be offered the way.
The operation is paramount. Everyone is expendable.
The Princess was quite clear on the matter.
The Princess is not of a military mind. There is no time for such niceties. We will press our advantage no matter the cost.
Go with grace, Knight. Moxon and I shall settle our differences elsewhere.
You have your orders, Commander. You have performed well thus far, Knight, but your trials are far from over. 10 days ago, we launched an offensive against UEF forces positioned on Matar. Despite my planning, seizing the planet has proven much more difficult than expected. This is unacceptable. You will go to Matar and relieve Crusader Eris. She has been in constant battle and is in need of rest. I assume that the Princess has no objection with this strategy, Toth.
No. She objects to the wholesale slaughter of innocent civilians.
No one is innocent in this war, Toth. Everyone has blood on their hands. You have your orders, Knight. Carry them out.
Harmony to you, Knight. You performed well on Matar, but the situation has become complicated. Commander Arnold was personally enlightened by the Princess, but he revealed some troubling news. The UEF is constructing a weapon of horrific power called Black Sun. It can destroy entire planets. Avatar Moxon is already lobbying for an all-out attack on Earth.
Hello, Knight. I wish we could meet under better circumstances. The Avatar's war drums are getting louder, and it will be difficult to hold him in check.
That is why the Princess has removed you from the service of Avatar Moxon. From this day forward, you will serve the Princess directly. You will be her champion. This is Procyon, a planet deep in Cybran territory. We know little of it save its name.
In my meditations, I have sensed something there. Some other. I cannot describe it, but it troubles me greatly. You must go to Procyon and discover what it is. Fear not, champion. I sense greatness in you.
You gate to Procyon immediately. Go forth with grace, champion of the Illuminate.
You performed well on Procyon, champion. But there are more ill tidings. The Cybrans are preparing to deploy a quantum virus via Black Sun. The virus will destroy the Gate network. Moxon learned of the Cybran superweapon through one of his agents, and immediately launched an all-out assault against the UEF. Avatar Moxon has lost all reason.
Moxon is not enlightening. He has abandoned the way, and has ordered his commanders to slaughter everyone, military and civilian alike. Moxon's strength lies in his commanders that follow him, but we believe that many will abandon him if given the opportunity. This is Eridani. It is deep in UEF territory, and Crusaders Ryza and Ariel have launched attacks on the planet, sowing destruction on Moxon's orders. You will go to Eridani and press the princess's case. All who refuse you must be silenced.
Ryza, despite her flaws, is a firm believer in the Way and is well respected in the military. If she abandons the Avatar, many others will follow. Ariel is an enigma. I do not know her mind. One last word, my champion. The otherness I sensed on Procyon is an AI that was created by the Cybrans. The AI uses the Quantum Gate network as part of its consciousness. It is the reason my visions have been cloudy. News of the Cybrans' plan has given me an idea. Could I also use Black Sun to move my consciousness into the quantum realm? I would use Black Sun's power to connect with every human in the galaxy and end the infinite war.
We now believe that our ancestors were wrong to start this conflict. The original teachings of the Seraphim have been corrupted, and the Way is now little more than a weapon. The princess will correct this. I began the process by ensuring her placement on the throne, and now you will be her sword. Go forth and show Moxon how a true believer in the Way fights.
While you were on Eridani, Marxon attempted to seize control of the Illuminate. I escaped unharmed, but others weren't as fortunate. Several of my ministers were killed, including Toth. She was murdered. Marxon continues his march toward Earth. The galaxy stands on the cusp of full-scale destruction. We must not allow that to happen. Black Sun is the key. Everyone desires it. The UEF and Cybrans wish to use it for their own goals, while Marxon rushes to destroy it. You have no choice but to go to Earth and prevent the UEF and Cybrans from using Black Sun. You must also stop Marxon. I will attune myself with Black Sun and spread my consciousness throughout the galaxy. Doing so may kill me, but I must reach everyone's heart if I am to end this war. When Marxon is defeated, and Black Sun is in your hands, I will come to Earth. Go now, my champion. It is time to meet our fate. Humanity has always turned to symbols to define its actions and beliefs. But too often, the symbol corrupts the truth. In those cases, the symbol must be annihilated, so that beliefs can be changed, so that people may be free. So that wars can end. It is time for this to end. There will be peace. You and your children are free. We will hunt you no longer. No.
You spend too much time in here alone, Doctor.
I must never forget why we're fighting. Oh, yes. Thank you for coming, my boy. The situation is dire. Oh, yes. The UEF is now losing the Infinite War. QAI?
Projections indicate that the UEF will not survive the next major Aeon assault. The UEF will fall within 42 days.
The Aeon consider us abominations. If the UEF lose, the Aeon will turn on us and kill every symbiont in the galaxy.
We have survived for the past 1,000 years by hiding. Oh, yes. Today, that changes. Strategy, my boy. Strategy must be employed. You are now the tip of our spear. You will free our enslaved brothers and sisters from the UEF.
The commander is due to load in 2 minutes.
Forgive me, I do ramble. Be safe, my boy. Be safe.
Reporting checklist for Armored Command Unit completed. Prepare for pilot insertion. All systems operating within normal parameters. Releasing controls to the pilot.
I am Elite Commander Dostya, Dr. Brackman's personal military attaché. This will be your first live operation. You will accompany me to Theban 2. There is a large symbiont population there, and your objective is to liberate a small colony in Sector M13. All of the symbionts on Theban 2 have been enslaved by the UEF's loyalty programming. We have initiated a wideband broadcast of the Symbiont Liberation Matrix. By the time we arrive, our brothers and sisters will be free and ready to evacuate. Unfortunately, the Aeon have also set their sights on Theban 2 and have launched an offensive against local UEF forces. Defeat the Aeon and UEF armies in your sector in order to free the symbionts. I will engage the primary UEF commander. Follow my orders to the letter if you want to come out of this alive.
Wanted to pass along some advice to our new commander.
Dr. Brackman, this is quite an honor.
Remember what I said. Tip of the spear. And listen to Dostya. She has a flawless record. That is all.
Do not judge the Doctor, Commander. He is a great man, a genius. He just thinks a little sideways. We gate in 30. Dostya out. Jericho's sleeper cell was able to extract vital intelligence from the UEF. General Clark is overseeing the production of a planet-killing weapon called Black Sun. This is an extremely grave situation. Time is against us.
I have a special mission for you. Oh, yes. QAI needs to accelerate its development of the quantum virus. Must finish before Black Sun is deployed. QAI requires a specific piece of Seraphim technology. A quantum interface device. Its core is Seraphim tech. Amazing technology. Oh, yes. The Seraphim were the precursors to the Aeon.
Orionis is an Aeon holy planet. You will gate into the middle of an Aeon temple complex. There is no return gate, so you will be accompanied by Mach of the Wired Tiger's node. He will play a key support role, construct a return gate, and collect the tech.
A foolish people, the Aeon. They do not understand what they have. I have just a few pieces of Seraphim technology. I've studied them for centuries. Oh, yes. They are beautiful, marvelously crafted. But the Aeon? They put them on shelves. Pray to them.
The Aeon on Orionis are absolute fanatics. They will attack you without mercy. Subdue them and secure as much of the tech as you can. Mach will collect the tech and prepare for the return trip. Do not, under any circumstances, attempt to interface with the tech. The two of you gate in 30. Good luck.
Full integration of the Seraphim technology is complete. My operational systems are now 84.593% more efficient.
Outstanding. And the virus?
It stands at 90% completion. The delivery system for both the virus and the Liberation Matrix remains problematic. I require 61 days to fully seed the Quantum Gate network. The Aeon will defeat the UEF within 22 days. Secondary calculations show there is a 54.229% chance the UEF will fire Black Sun before they fall to the Aeon. Either outcome signals the end of the Cybran Nation.
Time is against us. Perhaps Dr. Sweeney will be able to offer us some guidance. No doubt that the UEF misses one of its top scientists, but he's our guest now. Oh, yes. Ah, Commander. A pity about Mach. He was such a good boy. So full of promise.
Alert. Detecting UEF power signatures entering our orbit. They are landing. I am routing an urgent message to Elite Commander Dostya.
What? The UEF located our base on Minerva? Impossible! I am on my way, Dr. Brackman.
No time. No time. My boy is only one gate from us. I must escape from Minerva. Tip of the spear.
The situation is quickly spiraling out of control. Abandoning Minerva consumed precious resources, and now we have a new situation that must be dealt with. This is Procyon, an out-of-the-way planet with a small population. Our sensors indicate that the Aeon have landed and are establishing military operations. We cannot allow them to seize the planet.
Procyon holds my primary mainframe. If the Aeon destroy those facilities, I will be unable to complete the quantum virus.
The quantum virus is designed to overload the gate network, causing the gates to explode. As they are destroyed, they will create quantum wakes. That will prevent all quantum travel for several years. We will be isolated and protected. The symbionts will be free, and the Aeon will no longer be able to hunt us.
I am integral to this plan. If I cannot access the quantum gate network, the virus will not achieve the desired saturation point.
Commander, you will travel to Procyon and defeat the Aeon forces. Do not allow them to damage the QAI's mainframe or secondary processing nodes. You gate ASAP.
Hello, my boy. Hello. I have finally been able to distill the information we received from Dr. Sweeney. It appears that Black Sun is much more than we originally thought. Much more. Oh, yes. Black Sun utilizes the quantum gate network to fire concentrated quantum energy. A detailed examination of its schematics reveal a secondary function. It can be reconfigured to deliver any energy or data-related payload. Oh, yes.
Once I have access to Black Sun, I will implant both the quantum virus and the Liberation Matrix into its data core. When fired, Black Sun will instantly distribute both throughout the galaxy.
My children, everyone, everywhere will be free. At long last.
A sleeper agent with the 7-hand node has contacted us. His name is Hex 5, and he claims to have the access codes to Black Sun. Before he will give them to us, we must free several of his node mates from the planet Pollux. The UEF is holding them prisoner.
He dares blackmail us? The 7-hand node is nothing but a pack of thieves. We should let him rot.
No choice. We must secure those codes, no matter the risk or cost.
Commander, you will free Hex 5's comrades and get the Black Sun's access codes.
We are running out of time, my boy. Out of time. The UEF will fall to the Aeon within 14 days. If that happens, there is a high probability the UEF will unleash Option Zero and destroy all life on Earth. We face our darkest hour. You must succeed. Your brothers and sisters are counting on you. Be safe. It is almost done. I have lived for over 1,000 years. A long time. I have watched the war, seen so many die. It must end. We must be free. It's up to you, my boy.
All of our sleeper cells on Earth have activated and are assaulting strategic UEF installations. This has allowed Jericho and his team to construct a base for you near Black Sun. They will assist in any way possible. Your mission is to seize control of Black Sun and upload QAI's data core directly into its control center. Firing the weapon will then release both the quantum virus and the Liberation Matrix.
The gates will shut down. Everyone, everywhere will be free. There will be peace.
You understand, Commander. This is a one-way trip. If you are successful, it will be at least 5 years before we can re-establish contact.
He understands. Oh, yes. Earth will be yours, son. The symbionts will follow you. A new beginning, a new life. Guide Earth. Make it great.
It is time. Do svidaniya, Commander. It has been an honor.
Be safe. Status, QAI.
Symbiont Liberation Matrix uploading. Initiating quantum gate virus.
Damn you, Brackman!
What are they doing to the gates? I need a full status report, now! Why aren't you doing anything? We've got to stop this!
Loyalty programming erased. All symbionts have been liberated. Quantum gate overload imminent. Gates destroyed. Initial quantum wake detected. Quantum travel impossible for 4.8 years.
It's finally over.
All Cybran nodes have initiated Protocol TB-26. They are totally isolated and protected. We have 5 years to plan and rebuild.
My children are free. Free at last. What is that sound? What are you doing?
They are coming.
Oh my God. What have you done?
Primary function completed.